Hi, my name is Sarah Waters, and what I like about living at the Perpetual Help Home is that I always feel safe. When I go to bed at night, I know that I'm protected and safe from any danger or harm. A lot of freedom to move around and feel like that I'm at my own home. And it makes me feel, I didn't know exactly how wonderful it was gonna be, because when I first got here, I just needed a place to stay. But what's happened to me is I've grown and I've learned how to become self-sufficient in other ways. And I've become a more whole and a complete person through the process of the stages at Perpetual Help Home, level 1 through 5, which is things that you obtain as you go through the levels. And the women, they guide you and they teach you things. And I've just learned so much about myself as an individual. I've made a lot of friends here, and I've learned to be a better person, and I've learned who Christ is at the Perpetual Help Home.
Living at Perpetual Help Home for me was very different. It was very different from my everyday life. Where I come from, we didn't have stability, and we didn't have to work. And living at Perpetual Help Home, those were requirements of working and going to church. And after I found out who Christ was, it was awesome for me. But I loved living here. I loved living here. And then I left. Yes, I left under misunderstanding. And when I left, I ended up going back into my choice of drug habit. But it was different that time, because this time I knew what I was capable of. Is something that I can hardly explain, because it's like knowing one thing and then running away from it and trying to do the old thing. But when you come back to it, it's like that's where I belong.
What I like about living at Perpetual Help Home is it gives me a sense of safety. It is home. It's just home. It's my safe place, and a lot of people call it a shelter, but I don't. I call it home, and that's how I feel about Perpetual. And I love it. I love it here. I love it here. You know, I have the opportunity right now to go out on passes, and I'm on a level 5, so I'm able to go for the weekend. And my sisters or some of my friends will ask me to spend the night, and I'll say, no, I'm going home. I want to sleep in my own bed. So that's how I feel about Perpetual.